Hey YouTube, so today I'm going to be interviewing and talking with my good friend Madison, and we're going to be talking about moving because she moved recently and I'm in the process right now. And so it's sort of something we've been going through, and it's sort of tough, but we're here to give you some tips. So let's get started. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ever moved before?
No.
I have never moved before either, but like we moved around when I was like a baby just because they were getting settled in, but I think a lot of people do that. Have you ever moved schools?
No.
And neither have I. And this is the first, we both have gone to the same school for a whole life, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going one way and she's going another way, and we're leaving all of our other friends behind.
It's not easy, trust me.
Well, that's the other thing, too. We're not here to tell you that it's going to be easy, but we are here to give you our thoughts and how we plan to do it, because it's going to be hard. So it might be a little help for you. What is so far for you? Because you are further in the process than
right.
I am. What is the hardest part so far?
Probably because it's like summertime right now and we just got done like with school. I think that's probably the hardest part for me, is that I'm not going to the same place. And I think I'm scared most of like the fact that I'm not going to know anybody, and I don't know if I'm going to fit in. Am I going to like do this right? I don't know any of the teachers. I don't know anything that's going to go on, and I think that's what I'm most frustrated about. So
yeah, plus we have to wait all summer until we get to, the new school.
Right.
So, for me, I think the hardest part is waiting, because right now we're waiting for different like approvals and checks, and the appraisal just came back, and it's all crazy because it came in $20,000 lower than what it was listed for and what we offered. So it's just been really difficult because there's a lot of legal people talking back and forth. But what has the easiest part been for you? No, this is a harder question.
Yeah, this is definitely not an easy question. I don't know.
I think the easiest part for me was probably...
That's what I mean. It's
I don't know.
easy.
There's like, I guess packing. I mean, packing's hard too.
Yeah, because like when you pack, like you're thinking, oh my gosh, this is real. Like, oh my gosh, I have to do this.
But then you get time to think about it too, because you have a lot to pack.
Right.
But packing. Oops, sorry. But packing is like, I don't know. It's difficult too, because we've both gone through this. We've talked about it, because we're packing most of our closets away. Or you did.
Yeah.
You're in your new home now, but I'm packing most of my closet right now, and it's hard for me to combine different outfits, and keep everything looking new.
Right. Okay, I think I found my answer to that question. All right, so like I think the easiest part for me was like between the moments of selling my house to moving into my new one. I think that was like the easiest part, because I was excited about getting the new house and doing whatever I wanted to the house, but then I was also nervous of what was coming. But I think I focused on more of what was happening then than what was happening later.
Yeah.
So that was easy.
I think I'm going to change my answer too, because my easiest part was getting the house to sell. And this is going to be probably for me only. Like, there's probably not going to be a lot of people that can relate to this.
No.
This is also very hard for me. But my house sold the day it was put on the market.
That's
the
insane.
Day.
That's not even...
And that doesn't happen a lot. And so I came home, and there was a sign in the sale. Like I came home from school, and there was a sign in the sale. In the sale? In the yard.
In the sale? I was like,
There's
what?
There's a for sale sign in the yard. I apologize. Right. And I totally freaked out because I didn't know the sign was going in the yard that day. And by the time I came home from school, it was, like, offered on, and we were selling the house. Like, it was crazy. Done. And the reason for that is that I come from a small town, and that anybody who is wanting to move is always on the lookout,
because normally people don't move. So
normally where we're from, there's not a lot of selling going on, and so they snatched it up right away, and I wasn't ready for that.
that.
Okay, this is probably the hardest question I have written down. Can you describe moving in one word? But not hard. Because that's the first one that comes to mind.
Hectic.
That's a good word.
It's just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
I would probably say frustrating.
Oh, I have another word.
Okay.
Emotional.
That's
good.
That is the word. She wins.
Yeah.
I don't think much more needs to be said.
No.
Fitting in. I mean, obviously neither of us have been able to go to our new school. You've toured it. I haven't toured my new school yet. But I think what I'm planning to do on fitting in is just to not trust anybody.
Be yourself.
To
honestly,
totally
be yourself.
And I'm going to wait. Like, I'm going to hold back. If people talk to me, I'm going to be friendly, obviously. But I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I'm so excited to be at this new school. You know, like, that's not going to be, because that's, first of all, that's not who I am. And second of all, that's, you know, that would just, I think it's going to start a lot of talk, and I don't want that. What are you going to try to do? Like, would you give anybody advice for the process? Because you haven't moved schools yet, but...
That's scary. My process?
Of moving, like, advice to get through it. Because we both went... She went through a dark time, and I am going through it right now.
Definitely. Keep faith, because sometimes you don't know what's happening, and you don't know why things are happening, but it always turns out right, and that's the plan that was meant for you.
And then I know we both have a lot of really good friends at the school we're at right now. And how do you plan to keep in touch with them?
Just talk to them all the time. Go places.
I'm going to try to email them a lot. Because I know for me, I don't really like using my phone personally. Just because, like, trying to catch up with people over text is, like, takes too long for me. Like, I know that sounds terrible, but I'm probably going to email a lot. I know me and you are both really into the performing arts and everything.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing I'll do.
How do you plan to, like, jump into that? Because everybody who's there has been doing that all their life and have been there.
Yeah, I think I just need to really put my all into it, give it everything I have, and just know that this is what I want to do, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm dead focused on that, and that only. Yeah. Not worried about what people are going to be thinking of me whenever I'm acting or singing or whatever. Yeah. I'm just going to be who I am, and I'm going to do it, and it's just going to be like that.
You can't be insecure when you're on stage.
No, you can't.
You really can't.
You really can't.
Unless you're a really good actor.
Yeah.
But I think taking your hobbies with you is a little piece of home. So, like, I'm a painter, and I paint a lot. So I'm going to keep up with that when I move, because it's something that's, I think, going to tie me back to where I am now. You do volleyball, right? Is that the only sport?
Volleyball.
Have you, like, joined a new league or anything?
Yes, actually, this summer in June, I'm not sure the dates yet, but I am taking a volleyball camp, and it's with the Dalton School people, and I think that's going to, like, really get me into knowing some people, starting to meet friends, and then I'm debating on playing for my new team, or if I'm going to, I'm not even sure yet, so.
Okay. And, I think I just want to go over, I'm going to say one pro and one con, and you can say one pro and one con. I know this is going to be hard, because there's, obviously, it weighs, but I think one pro is that I've had the same room design since I was, like, 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And I am dead tired of it. So I'm excited to do that. That's a pro. And then my con is I'm going to miss everybody. So.
My pro would probably be the fact that I got to design the house and help clean it up and stuff, and really work on it. And then probably my con, probably just, like, the whole thing, like, being emotional during it, and, like, losing, like, a part of me was, like, the hardest part for me. But I think now I'm over it, and I can relate to how much it really has helped me moving. So.
And I'm going to get there, too. And
yeah,
I hope I'm excited for that because right now it's really frustrating. But I think if you are planning on moving, I think finding a good friend that has moved or has very recently moved even is going to really benefit you because her and I have gotten a lot closer the past couple months. And I think one of the reasons is because she's really helped me with all my moving things, and I've had breakdowns, and she's just helped me through everything. So I would suggest finding a friend. All right, that's about all we have for you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.